Forgive me, this will be a little all over the place because I had a script written out for this episode and I cannot find it. But I did want to get this out because Ghost Dolls 2018, I will post our channel down below, did ask me this a few weeks ago, but I've been a little sick, which is probably why I lost the script. But I wanted to get this out for her as quickly as possible. She wanted to know why in 2015 Mattel chose to revamp the Monster High dolls. Now, they didn't change anything except the dolls' faces. They made them smaller, they gave them less makeup, and they made them look like little sisters' versions of themselves. The dolls themselves looked like they were 17 and 18, and now they maybe look like 12 and 14. The reason they did this was they yielded to pressure from parent groups that said they were wearing too much makeup. Now, I think it's completely pointless. People do wear makeup, and they could have just put a little less makeup on the dolls and not spent all the money to revamp them. But why I think it's pointless is I would have complained that they don't have different body types. Short, fat, skinny, tall. Be more inclusive that way, because all the dolls still have the exact same body type, except one might be shorter because of their shoes, and one might be a little taller. But basically, they all have the same body mold. And I would have complained that they should be a little more modestly dressed, because they are supposed to be teenagers, but little girls are playing with this. Now, they've done this, Mattel did this with Barbie, without completely changing the line. They just, when they added the fashionistas, they added more body types, which I really like. They have petite now, they have tall, and they have curvy. And I love the curvy dolls, especially the curvy posable dolls that they have now. Those are really cool. And why didn't they do that instead? Because the dolls already are pretty cool and posable, but they could have just changed the body types, given more modest dress, and not changed the faces completely. Because they really don't look the same anymore. The dolls before were a lot prettier. Just because they had so much detail. And now they really don't. It's like they just put in less detail and said, here you go, they look younger, but it's just less detail. It's just not the same and not as good as it was. It's still nice that they're still doing the dolls, because the ones I really liked were the After High. I love the heads, I love how big they are, just such pretty dolls, but those dolls are no longer being manufactured. So, what do you think? Should they have left the dolls alone? Should they have changed the body types? Were they right just to scale down the makeup and the head size? It's your decision. What do you think they should have done? This is a debate amongst yourselves, because I collect a few dolls, but all the dolls I collect are used. So I don't really have any of the newer ones to show you. I will show you ones that I have that best simulate this. So this will be nearly my entire collection of Monster High dolls. I have a few more that I can't seem to locate. I know I have 2 of this doll, the vampire doll. I have 2 of this version. I cannot find the other one. And I have one version with a different hairstyle, but she has no limbs. This is a fake. And I do believe that the new ones look more like the fakes than they do the old dolls. They're tall and skinny, these dolls. Not bendable at the knees. So put her there. And I don't know all the names of these dolls. I had Netflix, but I don't have it anymore. I know those are on Netflix, I think, exclusively. So I don't know all the names. She is missing an arm. A lot of the dolls I bought were used, so a lot of them will be missing body parts. A Clea doll. Whatever this beauty is. She's beautiful. She needs some work with her hair. All of the dolls, even the ones who are nearly complete and complete, need work. And I'm missing a random head that I have somewhere. Now these 2 are my only After High doll. She's missing a hand. This one is complete. She, I think, came in a bag, and this one I bought at a yard sale. Now, this is a crossover doll, but I don't have the original of the Monster High one. She went from Monster High to Ever After High, but then they changed the doll to fit Ever After High, and this is the version I have. This doll, but she came almost complete. She was missing her tail. I did make her a little tail, make her feel better, but she was really nice for 50 cents, so I was not going to complain that she didn't have a tail. This one, they glued her head. And it's weird because they had so much glue on her head, on her neck. And her neck didn't appear to be broken at all, so some people are just weird. But she came in a bag as well. I believe this one did too. I had like a bag of Monster High and other dolls, and a other bag of Bratz dolls that I compared. Now this is the closest one I can find to the new version that is less detailed and doesn't look as pretty. This is not actually one of those dolls. This one is less detailed because she's special, which sounds weird, but that's true. She lights up, so her head is hard plastic, so they didn't put in as much detail. And this is kind of what the new version looks like. I do have a few other Monster High dolls, but I can't find them, and that is all the Ever After High dolls I have. But these are the ones that I could find.